Spud, you've been at St Kilda long enough, you've been in the media long enough to know that I would have thought by now that the name of the person you referred to before as Jack Stevens is actually Jack Stephen.
Yeah.
A bit like Lee Simons, who's footy boss at Triple M, and you keep calling him Lee Simons.
No, I don't. Okay. No, fair enough. I'll accept that. I accept
off your
feedback,
game,
and I accept all feedback, and I take it on board.
You always cast an eye over what's been going on, not only on the playing field, but you got little spies everywhere. And often you get little nuggets that come your way. And
I do, guys.
Unlike some journos, you don't just fire off, you do your homework.
No, I don't. And last night, this one, Rohan White had his first go at interviewing a player. Normally he hands over to Howie.
Biggest medical presence in the game.
But he went down and interviewed James Kelly. Now, we all know the reason James Kelly was out.
Yeah,
and just have a listen to his first question. On air, Triple M, the first time he'd interviewed a player. Listen to this question.
The obvious question, of course, 3 weeks since a ruptured testicle, the repair by Dr. Phil Dundee, a great success. How did you feel?
Oh, come on, Doc.
Come on, Doc. That's something that Dr. Peter Larkins would read. He wouldn't even run with that. Mate, he split his knacker His testicle was split in half. How do you mean how he felt? Have you ever been kicked in the pills? It was an excruciating pain, Doc. You're the doctor. We've pumped you up for 4 years, Doc, and you've ran with that dribble. How did you feel? His pill bag was the size of a Sheridan football. 58 stitches later, how do you think he felt? He felt crap. He had a high voice. Come on, Doc, you're better than that.
Doc,
I tell you what,
wasn't that bad a question?
No, it's still not as bad. We haven't got it on audio. When we sent Ash Chua down to interview Scott Pendelbury when he said Scont. Scont Pendelbury. Now, Damo.
Yes.
After young Sam McClure maybe give him some feedback on last night and take him out for a coffee, but it's been brought to my attention, Brian, since we talked about that about an hour ago.
Yep.
Damo does the beautiful show with Gaz.
AFL will access all areas.
Access all areas, AFL Media.
Right.
And then what time do you leave, Gaz? What time do you leave there?
9:10.
9-10 o'clock.
Yep.
For the next hour and a half, there's a mentoring room at AFL Media where Damo...
glass where you can see through.
No. Damo sits in a big throne chair and all the underlings around the media around Australia...
Wander in.
They book times, Brian. 15-minute times where Warrior will give some pearls of wisdom on how to act in the media.
Oh, come on, Warrior.
Which, is this true, Warrior?
No, it's not.
It is
and
true.
Gary who probably told you this right.
I didn't tell him.
Well, who else would have told
Hey, hand on my heart.
Because
I didn't
Brian-
tell him.
And it's not right, BT, because
Damo.
Gary and I leave that room and we go get our coffee
Damo.
and our breakfast and we go to another meeting.
We've had this
Brian,
doubly confirmed.
Which leads me to this.
Yes.
This is the one I had to get confirmed again during the week, and this is what, Warrior has got ahead of himself.
A bit of Sammy style.
Bit of me. I'm led to believe, I know it's a fact, that Thursday Night Footy Show, which goes extremely well, and whilst the boys are
Don't tell me.
starting the show, Warrior's got his own little room. He gets the iPad, Brian,
Yeah.
and he looks in the mirror. Thanks, Garry. Thanks, Gary. Big news on the Footy Show today.
Wow, big news here.
Thanks, Gary. Big news on the Footy Show tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, nah, that's all right. And he looks at the mirror again with the iPad.
Does not.
Thanks, Gary. Tonight on the Footy Show, we've got some big news. No, that's a bit too over the top. Thanks, Gary. Gets a bit of a head wobble. Thanks, Gary. Big news today on the Footy Show. Travis Cloke's goal kicking is not going too well at the moment. Someone told me. Apparently his goal kicking is going about 52%. Is this true, Warrior? Is this true?
What are you putting to me? What are you actually saying to me?
You practice your editorial.
I do write down what I intend to say.
And you go over it in the green room on your own.
Is that different to what other people would do?
So you practice in the mirror?
Not in the mirror. There's no mirror.
How does the mirror reflect on your glasses? How does that go to you? So you practice it?
Well, some would say there's already love bites on it too, Scott.
No,
Gary's been to check
that's an oldie. But is this true?
What, did I rehearse, or actually plan for what I might actually say on TV?
Yep.
Well, if that's what you put it to me.
That's golden
Not
trumpet
that
worthy.
I might prepare
No, it is. It's
to go with something.
you've got ahead of yourself. You've got
because
a
I
mental
prepare.
room.
Because I prepare.
Because you just love looking at yourself in the mirror.
There's no mirror in
And
there.
then-
There's
there is,
no
Mario.
mirror.
Then when Garry throws you, it's
There's no mirror, Spud.
Thanks, Garry.
Hang on.
Thanks,
I've
Garry.
just been
Tonight
told,
on the Footy Show.
I've just been told that the mirror. That you're right. There is no mirror.
It's been removed.
It's in Gary's room. Apparently, he goes in after Gary's had a bit of a look.
Into my mirror?
Yeah, it's your mirror.
No,
one
JB's
comes
already
in-
got that
No
mirror.
one comes
Is
into
he?
my mirror, Brian. No, I
So
don't- I
I've been
didn't.
trumpeted for preparing.
No,
No, I have. But no, just
I didn't give him that news, but I do. I
it
have
was
walked in a
confirmed by
couple
two
of times
people, Warrior.
into
So
your
you
office,
can't
Warrior,
deny it. You cannot
and you
deny
are
it.
standing up there
Well,
going,
maybe you should actually take heed of that and actually prepare, and rather than butcher everything you spoke about.
No,
Maybe
I
you
just
should
like to
actually
get little
write some
furbies.
things down and go
Yeah,
for it.
I have.
And then trumpet yourself.
I liked it, Spud. I thought you were
Jack Stevens?
on message tonight.
Yeah.
Today.
On
Very
message.
Yeah, on message.
Very
trend.
good, Spud. Damo, you've got 1 second.
Yeah,
to
come on,
any
come on,
further.
Warrior.
I've been
Any
trumpeted
comeback?
for preparing.
Yep. No, you have.
Oh, it's unusual that we operate in front of mirrors, so Damo.
There's no mirrors, BT.
We don't do it, mate. We just get out there and we say it. We've always been live operators.
What about Doc Wright? Oh, poor old James Kelly. His knacker bag was just the size of a balloon.
How you feeling?
Come on, Doc. You're better than that.
Our Adelaide
Better
audience.
lift today, Doc.